Welcome in or welcome back to the Daisy and Patero channel. I actually have to start recording this over again ahead of the interruption with kids being home today. So if you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you've already viewed these videos, welcome back. So today we're just getting some general messages from Spirit. So keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and discard the rest. The energy I'm tapping into in the collective today is the energy of somebody watching this feels kind of hopeless. I'm getting like this feeling of overwhelm, not knowing which direction to go. And so I'm going to remain with the same card I pulled earlier, and it's stability. So Spirit is telling you, you have stability coming in. And this card is beautiful because it says Earth Spirit. So I'm getting that whoever this is for, whoever is watching this, you're very earthy. Like you're normally like an earthy, grounded person, but right now you're just not feeling that stability and peace and spirit. And if you look closely, you could be somebody that has like brightly colored hair, that you like the bright colors in your hair, like pink, blue, green, things like that. But this is also a fairy, so you could be very interested in fairies. Those of you watching could be interested in fairies. So we're going to get a little bit more of a message for you today. And ask Spirit what's going on in the collective, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear today? And like right before I was starting the first video, my dog was kind of coughing. So I guess some of you might be kind of under the weather, like not feeling well, just kind of bummed out all the way around. So that's the energy I'm picking up. I'm also picking up a very anxious energy right now. Energy of like your body almost feels like it's on hyperdrive for those of you watching this. So if any of that pertains to you, just know that this is definitely meant for you. Okay, some of you have been feeling like a really cold energy around you lately, like a cold feeling. And that is somebody that's visiting you from the other side. Spirit's telling me that, okay? Because all of a sudden I feel this like huge coldness through my body. And yes, it is cold outside, but it's like an extra deep to my bones cold, which could definitely be a signal of somebody's passed on loved one being around them. So the 6th house, work and routine, okay, and stability. So some of you, Spirit, can you tell me what this is? Okay, so this has to do with instability, Spirit said. So you're almost longing for the work and the routine. Like some people get bored, but whoever I'm talking to, like you want that stability because you just feel like you don't have that stability in your life. And so work and routine to you, whoever I'm speaking to out there, is something you crave. Because maybe for you, emotional stability has been hard. I, again, get like it's from your childhood. It wasn't emotionally stable. So a routine and work for you is like amazing, I'm getting. Okay, chance and opportunity. So chance and opportunity are definitely coming in for you, collective. I see like kind of crystals around you, like tarot. So some of you may be into tarot readings or crystals. So there's going to be an opportunity having to do with this in your life, like being a spiritual advisor, I get, or somebody that's very intuitive is watching this. Okay, you have intuitive gifts, and maybe because of your work and your routine and your craving for stability, you're not allowing those gifts to come in. Because on the spiritual end, we have to trust Spirit. We have to give things up to the universe, give things up to God, whoever you refer to it as. Because we can put all of our own, bodily, physically, mental energy into something. But there's always going to feel like something is missing if you're not connected spiritually. Lesson learned here, definitely. Because just because somebody's spiritual doesn't mean that they don't struggle with trusting things sometimes. So having to be at that point where you're trusting the universe, you're trusting your intuition, trusting your higher self, that it's guiding you. Okay, some of you need to just work on trust in general. So I'm pulling that you may be a Leo. I may be speaking to a Leo right now. That's the card that came out. So Spirit's saying this is for you, Leo. And Leo is actually the more of an extrovert. So some of you watching may be an extrovert here. And Leo has like the sun energy. They're very outgoing, very just get along with everybody around them. So you could definitely be a Leo watching this. Spirit, what else do you have for this collective? I feel like ears. Some of your ears are clogged. We have an Aquarius coming out. So you could be an Aquarius watching this, or you could know somebody that's an Aquarius that you're kind of inquiring about for this reading. An Aquarius, it's showing the visionary. So you definitely have bigger visions for your life. Bigger cravings for that stability, that peace, the financial stability, the stability in relationships, the love. And some of you did not come from that. Like you're learning everything as an adult, I'm getting. Community and technology. Okay, so some of you definitely could be like IT people. You could be an IT person. You could be taking online courses that has to do with spirituality. You know, that's what I see right there. So you're building an online presence, a community with online presence. So some of you could have your own channel on YouTube, which is wonderful. And then the last one I'm going to do from this deck, Libra. So I could be talking to a Libra. But also Libra is balanced. If you look at these scales, so balancing out your life, like having this stability coming in. So Spirit's saying, even through these signs, giving you messages. Like envision yourself where you want to be. Envision that stability you want. Envision that creativity you want. Envision being more extroverted and getting out and meeting people in the community. Do all that because that's part of your spiritual path. That's part of your gifts. So we're going to get some messages from the higher self. I'm going to use several decks today. Thank you, Spirit, for whatever messages you have for the collective from this higher self deck today. What messages do you have for the collective? I'm hearing New Year. I'm getting some of you did a New Year's resolution out there. Spirit's telling me. Okay. Wow. That's pretty bold. You aren't done. You're just getting started. And that goes right along with that, like, kind of hopeless, lost, heavy, anxious feeling I was getting earlier on in the reading. It's now starting to dissipate, but so Spirit's saying you are not done. Some of you feel like you're done. Like, you feel like you have been trying so hard and it's not going anywhere. Like, just a reminder, it always gets really bad before you have a breakthrough. It gets bad, especially in a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakenings are not fun. It's like lots of emotional roller coasters, lots of just things happening that aren't fun. Okay. You are a beacon for others to follow. So don't hide the bright light you are. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so beautiful. This is right in line with the spiritual gifts. And like how we were talking about earlier, like the business potential and Leos are bright. Remember I said Leos are like the sun. So I'm picking up the energy that you feel like your past is shameful. And if you share it, people aren't going to like you. But what Spirit is telling me through this is that your past, what you feel is shameful, is actually going to help a lot of people. So do not dim your bright light, okay? There is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. Perspective, yes. I love that. Yeah, your perspective right now, you're focused on your current situation and how you feel, this overwhelming, hopeless, feeling that you may be experiencing or anxiety. You're focusing on that and not the way, like if you change your perspective on the situation and look at, maybe this is a learning thing. How can I use this as a learning for my future? How can I learn this? Spirit, universe, what can you show me? What signs can you show me that I'm in the right direction? I'm going in the right direction. Ask for signals, for signs. Angel numbers, 111, 222, 333. Continue to make the most of every open door. Beautiful. So some of you do have open doors and you're scared to walk through them, I'm getting. You are scared to walk through those open doors because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what's on the other side. You feel, again, that goes right along with that message for somebody that is ashamed of their past and they don't want to let people know, but Spirit's going to use that. So if you have, and this came up too, these just happen to be in here. Within 2 weeks, somebody's going to come in and there's going to be a door open for you within 2 weeks of you seeing this. And this is a timeless reading, okay? So within 2 weeks, you're going to have an opportunity coming in. And that's just for somebody specific, not everybody. Spirit's guiding me to some tarot now. Let's figure out what this opportunity is, collective. As a collective, what's going on for your opportunity here? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages of hope. We all just need hope, right? We need hope to continue on because we are spirits living in this physical body, right? And sometimes we don't understand what's going on around us. We don't understand why we feel, almost like an abandonment by the universe or spirit. Like, why am I not being guided? Where are the signs? But again, you can ask the universe to give you specific signs and give a time frame and it will happen. I'm telling you. Temperance. Okay, again, balance. Balance coming in. Spiritual gifts coming in. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. 6 of Wands. That's success. That's fame. Some of you are going to be recognized for these spiritual gifts you have. Once you come out of that shame, I hear some of you are going to write a book. Okay, some of you are going to make a vlog, a VLOG, like a video log. Some of you will make a blog. Some of you will have a channel. But what Spirit is saying is, don't be ashamed of your past. When we're ashamed of our past and we keep it quiet, then we can actually create ourselves as a target because we're ashamed of it. Once we're not ashamed of it anymore and we're willing to open our minds, then Spirit can use that. Okay, so Page of Cups. Yep, again, confirmation. It could be that's Pisces. I could be speaking to a Pisces. Also Cancer or Scorpio. You have communication coming in about this. Again, when I said in 2 weeks that door is going to open, that has something to do with this communication. You could be receiving an email, phone call, text. You were at the end of your overwhelm. That's why the Ten of Wands is in reverse. You're coming out of this. Okay, Ten of Wands is like you're just completely overwhelmed. You're completely burdened. You can't take it anymore. Nobody's helping you, but Spirit's saying you're coming out of this. Okay. You could definitely have a masculine energy in your life that is, let me put this nicely, kind of a person that hangs on to money. That's kind of what they call tight with money. Or you're feeling like you have to tightly hang on to your money because you're unsure of what's going to happen. So either one of those could go for that card. That's why that's coming out. Okay. This is also the card of you are making money. Money is coming in through this. And I feel like it has to do with this message. This could also be an energy in your life that you had asked for help before and they weren't helping you, but they're going to be coming in. Let's get more on that, Spirit. A masculine energy. Either way, you have money coming in, okay, collective. If you're worried about that, if you're really worried about the money, you have it coming in. And my cards are flying out everywhere. Okay, so we have 8 of Swords. Yep, we're having like a lot of this back and forth energy with you. So you're feeling trapped in this mentality of you having to hang on to every penny you have. Like it's actually consuming you and making you feel trapped right now. But this is who you are, collective. The 9 of Pentacles, okay? You are the 9 of Pentacles. You're an independently wealthy woman. You could be a single mom. You could just be a single person in general. But this is your energy, but you are mentally in this energy of trying to hang on to everything that you have. And even, disclaimer for myself lately, Spirit has really been calling me to give. Give without getting something back. Break that whole whole like energy of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in lack. Oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. Because when we give, we open up a different energy flow, okay? Sometimes we're taught to be like very, you got to hang on to every single penny you make. And then if you really sit back and feel your body when you're thinking about that, when you're stressed about money or finances and hanging on to everything, your body will actually physically get tense. It physically gets tense. So you're emitting a closed off energy to the universe, to other people. When you're like in that vibe of love and just think of loving and giving, it comes to you. It just automatically comes to you. So thank you, Spirit, for that reminder today. To hear that. Just giving without wanting to receive. Giving without I'm gonna get back from this, okay? That form of giving, like I said, really opens up your vibrational energy to attract more things in your life, okay? Yeah, and then we have the Five of Wands. So you're coming out of this battle energy, and that goes right along with letting go and giving, and stop hanging on to everything so tightly. You know, you could be in a family of 5. Could be a family of 5, but this in reverse is saying you're coming out of this energy, okay, collective? Spirit, do you have any more with the tarot cards today? This has been really beautiful. I hope that this is helping who's ever watching. I really, before I do a reading, I ask that it's all a spirit and not me. I don't want it to just come from me. I want it to come from spirit so I can bless you, and that you really know that you're not alone and the universe is guiding you. Okay, collective, one more. That came flying out, Knight of Wands. So you have a masculine energy around you that's coming in. You have some action coming in, something coming in. It's not necessarily fast, okay, but it has to do with, I'm getting it's a masculine energy around you. They're kind of charismatic, talkative. They're fun to hang out with. This has something to do with that. And you're the Nine of Pentacles energy. And then right in between is a Five of Wands. So you could have been in a situation where you've been battling this person, but you're coming out of it. You're very grounded, earthly, like, again, and that was the beginning of this reading, the stability. You're craving the stability. So this could definitely be a relationship that's unstable. And it's causing everything else in your life to be unstable. It's causing your self-esteem to be unstable, your finances to be unstable, all of that. So Spirit, what can we tell them about this? Yeah, you're waking up in the middle of the night. This is the 3 a.m. card, where you wake up in the middle of the night just completely stressed out. So somebody out there is having this energy. Okay. Awesome. So this is good. Again, the Hierophant is like spirituality. It's also a routine, a regimen, that type of thing. But spirituality coming in, this could be meaning that you have a spiritual mentor, or you're looking for one. But then you have the Wheel of Fortune at the end, which is amazing. This is everything coming around, everything coming full circle. Your fortune is coming in. Everything is coming in good for you. So if you are currently seeking a spiritual person or an advisor, Spirit's asking you to listen to them, because this energy is not serving your highest good. It's actually keeping you away from your Wheel of Fortune energy, your blessing. So seek spiritual guidance right now. Again, I'm talking to somebody I feel that's very practical, and they don't necessarily go on the spiritual side. So I'm going to get a couple more cards here for you. Spirit, what is the last and final message you have for the collective? I'm hearing the name Diane, Rebecca, Cindy, Susie, Ashley, Karen, Oscar the Grouch. Somebody may have been in the era where they watched Sesame Street and remember Oscar the Grouch. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Wow. Remember we talked about the past, being ashamed of our past and being open and willing to talk about it. If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? Wow. I know I'm laughing, but I just love Spirit. They always confirm what I'm channeling out. And I just so appreciate that about Spirit. It's just, this is real time. This is real time. I'm not like, I'm drawing the cards as I'm doing this reading, and Spirit's literally confirming the words that I channeled earlier. So basically how I channeled earlier, giving, when you feel like you're hanging on to something so tightly, Spirit wants you to focus on how can you make the world a better place. And just giving something small. I get like somebody you see on the corner, give them $5. If you don't have $5, compliment them, say something nice to them, smile. I mean, honestly, like heart chakra, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Oh man. Thank you, Spirit. This is everything right here. Everything. Once you are open to giving love to somebody that can't get love, that can't give you anything back. And I'm not talking about this possible toxic relationship. I feel like you've given in this relationship. I'm talking about a total, complete stranger. You're out, you're going to the gas station. You see somebody, you open the door for them, you smile. You ask them, how's your day? That costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you know what it does? It starts to put out, oh, I'm getting emotional. Sorry, guys. I've been really emotional lately. It starts to put out that energy of love. And you start to begin to not be so closed off anymore. Like the walls like literally melt. Like I'm envisioning the beginning of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that one with Johnny Depp, how like in the beginning, they create this palace out of chocolate and it gets hot and it starts to melt. I just see you like melting like that. Your whole body just starts to relax. Your heart chakra opens up and then you begin to attract beautiful things. But until we start to give and give without wanting back or trying to get something back, it's hard for us to attract the dreams that we want. And you will feel it physically. I need that as a reminder. You actually can feel it physically when you're blocked off. I can feel it physically when I put walls up to people. If somebody comes along to you, you're driving and somebody like cuts you off and flips you off or something, or they're just really mean and they tailgate you. That happens to me a lot. I have the choice right then and there to get angry and go into a different vibration when somebody else is mean to me like that, or I can give it up to Spirit and say, send love to them. Maybe it's not that. Maybe they're not angry. Maybe something else is going on. So those small things will open you up. And once you're open up, you're going to receive all these blessings. You're going to get stronger in your spiritual nature. Okay, this is going to help you be willing to forgive yourself. First and foremost, I'm hearing forgive yourself. We are all human. There's no one perfect person out there, and people pretend, and that's not the case. I don't pretend with you. I'm not perfect at all. I seek Spirit every day. I try to seek Spirit every day, and there's moments where I'm like at the lowest of lows, and then I feel good. But you know what? Collective, nobody can take away your connection to Spirit, your connection to God, your connection to the universe, whatever you want to call it. Nobody surrounding you can take that away. You are never alone, and you are extremely loved. And Spirit wants you to show who you really are, your deep, compassionate side. Even if you've been hurt, Spirit wants you to show that, because they are going to use it to propel you into something that you could have never imagined in your life. That was a big one. All right. So I do believe that's the end of the reading. I'm not getting anything else. If this reading resonated with you, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. It would be a great blessing to me if you would invite other people to subscribe to the channel. And I just hope that this touched you today and that this gave you hope. Whatever place you're in, that this gave you hope. That's the whole point of these, is for Spirit to come in and give you hope. All right, thanks guys. Sending lots of love to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.